Now, if any of you couldn't tell from the fantastic opening that I have now, thank you, Def God Storm and Captain Logan's stepdad who made the music. I'm not kidding. Warning, there's some construction happening around my neighborhood. Apparently, like, right next to me. Thank you for the sound effects, Jamie. You can go now. Yes, and Eric's not here. Who is here? Who are you?
It's me, the real Manos.
Yes, I was gonna actually get the semi-real Manos, but I couldn't find him.
Yeah, he asks way too much money.
Yeah, no, he wanted a golden chair to sit on and a desk. It was too expensive.
I know, he's a douche.
Yes, don't subscribe. Do not subscribe to him.
Hey, Dustin, where is Eric this weekend?
Well, now I'm not sure if this is real, but if I'm right, he's attending a furry convention.
Oh, yeah, that takes all weekend.
Yeah, he's pretty busy. And not to mention the dry cleaning bill he's going to have to pay when he's done. So let's see. What should you people say to him on his channel? Don't get too much rug burn. Tell him on his channel, say don't get too much rug burn, and then he'll watch this and be angry at me. But hey, a few weeks ago I apparently married a strange human being, so he can't talk.
That might still happen. I mean, maybe he's just predicting the future.
Who knows? So enough of our fun.
You do.
Yeah, I know. Enough of our hilarity and our wonderful, wonderful voices. Time to go to the news. And this story, hey, let's face it, it's the truth. The first story is, now, odds are, I'm probably going to say this like sometime in the future when there's an official announcement, but Bob Layton said that him and David Michelini are going to do Iron Man Forever next year. There's no real official thing. Odds are probably next year, or maybe at San Diego, which, trust me, I'm not really going to be happy with because I have to pay attention for 4 days straight on news. And maybe Manos will be here for one of those because the idea is I'm going to do a whole news show for each day, and the finale will be me driving off a cliff, I think, or getting a gun, or.
So let me ask you, what is Iron Man Forever? Is it going to be adding nipples to the costume and a lot of butt shots with neon?
Yes, and also Chris O'Donnell's going to be some sort of strange teenage Iron Man. It's going to be really weird. Jim Carrey's the villain.
Yeah. Actually, probably Nicole Kidman can be Pepper Potts.
Yeah, and Tommy Lee Jones will be Justin Hammer. No. For those of you who aren't paying attention, there's Marvel's been putting out a lot of Forever series. This is going to be them doing their version of Armor Wars 2.
Oh yeah, they're doing a whole new Forever series.
Yeah, it's only going to be like a 4-issue mini, which I find kind of weird that they're going to do Armor Wars 2, but I don't know. And also there's a What If one-shot they're doing, and I don't know if anyone really reads those What If one-shots. I don't even know what that involves. I don't want to do research because I'm lazy.
Hey, let me ask you something. Are you hearing me clearly?
Yeah, I think I'm hearing you pretty good.
Okay, I've lost you a couple times.
Yeah. So, enough of that. Let's get on to another news story that I think we should care about.
I'll read this one.
Good.
And, Kirby Genesis is coming. Dynamite presents Alex Ross. He's bringing a friend. Apparently
he's bringing Jack Kirby. It's going to be a really awkward time.
Yeah. It's going to be a weekend at Kirby's.
Well, I want to see that movie get made.
Andrew McCarthy to move his mouth.
Okay, now that we've just given one of the coolest ideas for a movie ever, let's continue. God. So, hold on one moment. Sorry, folks, technical glitch. I think Eric got really angry. He somehow heard that He didn't want you people to know. But you know what, Eric? You can't hide from the truth.
Yeah. Well, look, he's frustrated. He doesn't want people making fun of his raccoon costume.
No, he does not. He couldn't afford a decent one. It looks really weird. And so, to whatever we were talking about before we got cut off.
Yeah, no one cares.
Yeah, I think I know what this is. I remember hearing a while back that Dynamite purchased the rights to a bunch of characters that Jack Kirby made in the 90s before he passed away. That were like Marvel stuff. They were like for other indie stuff, and apparently this is,
I remember those things, and they weren't too great, actually.
Well, now we get to see them again. Hooray for us! There's no real announcement. Odds are San Diego will tell you everything. Mm-hmm. All we have is this Alex Ross image, which someone pointed out to me is a ripoff of a poster he did for Marvels in the 90s, kind of. Mm-hmm. Just his painting and with the words and shit. Yeah, same promotion. But Alex Ross tends to do the same drawing at times.
He can. He uses the same models all the time.
Yeah, I don't blame that. So let's move on to the next one, since we're just we're not really full of knowledge.
Yeah.
So I'll read this. So, is anyone aware that Devil's Due is still around?
Is anybody aware of Devil's Due?
Yeah, that's a better question. So they have left Diamond. Wow, I don't know. I thought they were closed down, like after they lost because you always hear, the only time you ever hear Devil's Due, it's, hey, we might be closing down again because we can't afford anything.
They're like the Chrysler of the comic book industry.
Yes. Really? You're closing down people who put out Barack the Barbarian? Really? That wasn't enough to keep you afloat. But this isn't them closing down. This is them leaving Diamond, which I guess would be a big deal if anyone cared. We probably pissed off one gigantic fan of anything Diamond puts out. Bigfoot.
Well, don't they do hack and slash or something?
That's Image now.
Yeah, that's pretty much them.
No, I think it was Top Cow before. I don't know. I don't pay attention to anything like that. But yes, this should be something that is big because it's mostly important because it involves Diamond.
Yeah, well, it's mainly distribution, actually. This, granted, Devil's Due isn't DC, but still, they are, a player. And they are maybe going outside. Yeah, they'll probably find a way to publish whatever the hell they publish still.
So let's move on to the next one.
Okay, that is Jeff Lemire.
Yeah, it's Lemire.
Ghost DC exclusive. All right. Long before he made a name for himself with the critical hits like Essex Connie
and Sweet Tooth.
And
they announced these are exclusive.
Uber talent Jeff Lemire grew up loving DC Comics. A Toronto-based comic creator has signed an exclusive deal. Let's see, what is he going to do?
Right now, he's doing Sweet Tooth for Vertigo, and he's going to be he's writing the Superboy ongoing.
Yeah.
And he's doing a backup featuring the Atom.
Yeah.
And the one shot that was supposed to be the big start for that came out this week.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he's exclusive now. That means you'll never see him work for Marvel, which he never did.
Oh, I know Marvel is just beaten.
We lost that Lemire guy. No,
lost the creator of Sweet Tooth.
We need that antlered boy.
Damn it. We'll just have to make do with Brian Bendis writing everything.
Are you sure that might be risky, even though we've been doing it for 5 years? At least.
I know. Well, hey, good for him.
Yeah. I mean, it's not really a big deal for me or for Manos, but now you know.
Well, I'm happy. Hey, good for that guy.
Yeah. So we're gonna move on to we're gonna switch over.
Okay.